Hi everyone. Today we are heading down towards Trump Tower. See right here, Trump Tower, mapped out in New York City. And we're going to show how he represents part of the beast system coming at the end times. The end times of the Bible is very hard and intricate to understand, and it should be. There are many players at the end times. Most people only care about who is an Antichrist figure. We are not sure about who exactly the Antichrist is. Obama has been representing the Satan figure lately, moving the world towards all of this cataclysm and spreading radical Islam around the world. Donald Trump is also involved in all of this. His position seems to be as what is known as the false prophet, where everybody thinks he is going to save them from Obama and everything he has done. Trump will lead everybody into World War III and to destruction, as foretold in the Bible. It is very natural for us in our human bodies to always think, well, if Obama is the bad guy, then that means Trump is the good guy. That is the basics of how the human body works and how everybody around us just falls for tricks easily, instead of realizing that Donald Trump is not any good, and neither is Obama. Both of them represent a beast in the Bible. As you can see here, right on the cover of this magazine, it sees Donald Trump with the drums of war with Russia. And then Kelly back here, who helped Donald Trump get elected. Do you see how her top is coming off? Because this actually represents a giant event coming that will precede World War III that has to do with nuclear power plants looking like the breasts of a woman. It's shown right here in this ancient glyph. You have to remember, from Abraham to Jesus went to Egypt. Moses was taken out from underneath the burdens of Egypt. The very basics of the Bible is all about Moses and the Exodus from Pharaoh. We have Pharaoh right here. During the time of the Exodus from Pharaoh, the Red Sea happened, see all the red, and Jesus Christ sent what is called the Destroyer. And the Destroyer took the firstborn of Pharaoh and the Egyptians. That's one of the reasons that Obama has no son, and that Allah Akbar has no son. Here comes the Destroyer, right there, with war. And his police state will be coming. Well, let's show this right here, all this destruction coming. Here comes what is known as the fifth angel with the key to open the abyss. Do you see this large nuke by these two domes? This is the dog star Sirius, part of God's throne in the Star of Bethlehem. The left-hand side is the accuser Satan. The right-hand side is where Jesus Christ sits in the power of God. That's Jesus. And this eagle is granted to the woman of the Bible when a giant earthquake happens. Do you see the two domes? Do you see Kelly with the two breasts? Right there. That is a worldwide cataclysmic event coming, and then they will all rise for World War III. When those two domes go. This is the bear of Russia. And here is Donald Trump as the false prophet, with frogs coming out of his mouth to bring everybody to Armageddon. All the way down here to where they have the mark of the beast. Michael Jackson warned us of this. You see Michael at the top? And here's the Donald Trump character at the bottom, the Destroyer. And we are supposed to pass over him, exactly as Jesus Christ said. The blood of the Lamb on the door will protect us from the Destroyer, and the Destroyer goes after Pharaoh. Yes, and the firstborn. That's what it represents. There are many players in the end times of the Bible, many players. It is the time when the police state, known as the little horn, will rise up. You can see here, it is not a race thing. Donald Trump is right beside Kanye West even. And Kanye West is solid Illuminati. He has made videos about Donald Trump fighting Obama and the beast coming. It was in Kanye West's video, No Church in the Wild. It shows an Obama character starting World War III with this Molotov cocktail. See, it's all a big plan. It's a big trick. But he comes down and he throws this Molotov cocktail at the police. See there? He goes after the police. See the police back there? And the riots begin. See all of them? Because it is actually a plan to even build the wall, which is part of the New Jerusalem coming. Well, they start the big fight down here. He goes after the police, and they start a giant fight with the police. At the very end, it ends up down here with the golden calf. See this here? This is the same as the Exodus at the time of Pharaoh and Moses. Pharaoh lost his firstborn. The Exodus happened. See the ship for the Exodus? The Red Sea was parted. The destroyer comes. And then they all go into the desert and they end up worshiping the golden calf. The idol. See here the idol? Because when Moses goes to the temple, the Jews that were not faithful ended up worshiping an idol. This elephant represents an idol coming, known as the idol shepherd. It's shown right by Trump Tower. This is Trump Tower right here. And it's all mapped out for the end times. See Trump Tower? And you can see mapped out right here. Do you see the shark? See that guy that looks like a shark? And the little horn rising. Do you see right here the two domes that look like two breasts? The giant cataclysmic event? See the woman right there with the two breasts, the giant cataclysmic event? Then they all rise up for World War III. And these steps, see how this looks like steps? Going up and over to pass over the destroyer coming. See, we are meant to pass over. This big diamond even represents when Jesus comes to collect his jewels. And then will be the large elephant right here. And the sword for World War III. And then on top of this, you can see what's called the eagle for the woman of the book of Revelation. Do you see that perfectly? The giant cataclysmic event with the nuclear power plants coming and the San Andreas fault line. The little horn and the police state rising. There is the elephant, which represents the idol. Here is the sword that comes out of Jesus' mouth for World War III. And this big bird actually represents the eagle granted to the woman. Do you see the eagle sitting right there? And the two domes, ready for us to go way up on top, up here, as the false prophet and the destroyer comes. And he's supposed to come. See the Red Bull of war coming? It's all going according to plan. And all the players are involved. There's the destroyer. There's Pharaoh. Here's the New World Order with the Pope and the Russian Orthodox Church working together. Here is a picture right here with the tower destroyed. And Donald Trump up here bringing judgment until way down here the new Israel and the new Jerusalem are brought back after the time of the golden calf. See there? The golden calf. The idol. Exactly as during the Exodus. It's all repeating itself. Confess with your mouth the Lord is Jesus. Believe in your heart God hath risen him from the dead, and you'll be saved. Hallelujah. And may God have mercy on us all. There it is, all mapped out perfectly. I will see all of you at the wedding feast of the Lamb. Hallelujah.